Well, morning stressed out America. How are you doing today? Yeah, it's the zombie out here. Weaver John C. Roseman, California. The Diary of a Griever named John Weaver, which is me. Okay, it's practically a few seconds before midnight. It's going to be the 24th in a couple of seconds. And we imagine everybody else is pissed off. Basically, I'm still pissed off at the voters. You guys were the dummies. You were told. You didn't care. And now we got more chaos and confusion than you'll ever have. Thanks a lot. What are you guys going to do about it? Your cities are going to be overrun by ICE agents looking for anybody and everybody who's going to be illegal. First of all, they're looking for the Latina. Your brown skin, your FUBAR. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Next, anybody else is going to be going against the federal government protecting these guys. Well, you're going away. You're going to be judged, hauled in for obstruction of justice by federal agents and the DEA. And if you're going to be crossing the border, make sure your papers are in order. Make sure you are documented and verified. Because if not, well, you're not getting in. I'm dealing with she who must be obeyed this morning, and she is fussing again. I woke up about less than half an hour ago just to check the feeds. Saw a couple of things I didn't like, and I had to respond to it. Why do we have this happening? Oh, it gets even better. How about bird flu during a pandemic? It's coming. Our food supplies are going crazy. Our food supplies are going out. We have migrant workers going to be no longer tilling our fields, picking up fruit and vegetables that are already ready to be processed. The birds are dying. They got the bird flu. There goes the egg prices up to skyrocketing. We had a president who said he was going to be fixing everything. He lied to us. We bought a hook, line, and stupid and suckered. So now we're going to blame the Democrats again. We're going to blame the immigrants for the bird flu. We had this damn thing going on when Biden was just about to leave office. He had the Centers for Disease Control, otherwise known as the CDC, having every medical facility, every professional out there alerted and educated to what was going on and up to date. Now, because we elected an asshole in office, he said he was going to be a terrorist one day. Well, he was wrong. He was wrong. It just became our worst nightmare. No, not just become. He's repeating the worst nightmare, but multiplied. He let loose murderers and assholes from January 6th who caused harm, damage, and now they're laughing at us because Trump was one of them. He allowed it to happen. He released them. Now they always owe them the loyalty and affection that an asshole could ever have. And yet the people will not do a damn thing about it because they're wondering whether or not the chicken shit Congress is going to do anything about it. I'm looking at what we've done to ourselves. We want artificial intelligence, right? Well, we're going to get rid of the human condition first. We got to get rid of the human because after that, it'll be fine. We'll be all screwed up. The one thing I'm trying to find out right now is how the communication between our health department had screwed us over one way, and I'm going through all the documents the White House has already produced. By the way, if there's any records of the U.S. Constitution, it's no longer on the White House. Because they apparently don't support the United States Constitution that they swore an oath. So far, it no longer exists. We have lost the meaning. We have lost what it is to be Americans. We've already got armed troops deployed along our southern border. So, the question is, boys and girls, now what? Bird flu is out there trying to kill us. And so far, I haven't seen anything concerning about what the administration is going to be doing about the CDC. Because I don't see anything about the CDC. But they basically shut down the communications. They ordered them to do so. By proclamation, we are screwed. And he's got all this stuff out there for people to read. But how we're going to be able to deal with the cost of food when produce, which is fruits and vegetables, are going to go up because of the non-existence of it, or that we can't transport the stuff fresh enough to us. Bread's going to be going up the roof. Grain prices are going to be going nuts because of the drought situations we've got ongoing. And not to mention freeze warnings happening on the southeastern and almost southern borders. Not to mention actually I should have said southeastern region of the country and also the eastern seaboard. Nothing they can do about the cold, was there? And what you hear in the background is my own dog trying to get my attention. Been doing that all night. We are in for it, boys and girls. Nowhere, as I said before, in the White House, we want to make America safe again. Bring back America values. Oh, sure, bring back the values that he thinks he knows that we are. But what are we going to be doing, boys and girls, and everybody in between? What are we going to do?